The history exercise is the next exercise, and the history exercise allows you to build trust in your own abilities to discover someone else. One of the biggest problems for abuse survivors of all kinds of abuse is that we split. We're really not able to see other people. We think everyone thinks the way we think or will act the way we act. With the history exercise, you begin to build a history of someone else in order to differentiate yourself from other people. So in this case, Cole is going to look over at Sammy and create a history based on what he sees in front of him. Go for it, Cole.
Okay, so you grew up on the East Coast, maybe Florida, Miami, for a couple years.
Why? What about her?
Because her dad was working in Miami as some type of businessman. Her mom was a teacher, was a high school teacher. But after you were the oldest child, but after your brother came, she quit and she just stayed at home with the kids. And then your dad got a good opportunity in California, maybe in San Francisco, not LA. You guys traveled from Miami to San Francisco, and you started high school there, and you were the new kid, so it was harder for you to like meet people. So you started doing different activities outside of school to meet more friends, and you started doing cheerleading, maybe soccer.
What tells you that? Why do you think she's a cheerleader? What about her appearance here?
She's very nice and bubbly, and so maybe it came naturally to her to be a performer, some type of performing. And then you went off to college, and you ended up going to, I think, let me guess here, maybe USC or something like that. So
Why?
She came down from San Francisco to LA.
Why did she go to USC? Why didn't she go to a community college or no college?
Because she values education, and her
How do you
dad
know?
kept valuing her education.
What about her appearance today tells you that?
She's very well groomed and put together.
That's right.
She's always smiling and is very friendly, so you can tell that she was raised with etiquette and manners. And so along those lines, she might have good values or morals, but you don't know because maybe she has a little bit of a dark side as well.
What tells you that?
I don't know, because sometimes if you're too if it's too obvious one thing, then people are not always what they seem. So if I think that she's this way, then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she also has another side. So. And then how much more should I go? I mean, that was a while.
That's okay. Are you finished?
Yeah, I think that was a good route. I mean, and then I didn't go into like the family or anything.
Remember that you want to
A
look
little
at
bit.
the other person and see from their demeanor, from their look, from their hair, from their nails, and whether they're clean, they're not malodorous, they don't smell bad. You want to take a look and see what you imagine they are. You don't have to be right. It's enough that you're looking at another person and trying to figure out what that person looks like that's different from you. Go for it, Sammy.
Okay, well, I say that he's a very good-looking gentleman and you have a baby face. So when you were a little boy, you had a lot of things given to you because you're a cutie and you got away with it. So you grew up to have this little smirk and you're like, I know I can get away with some things that most people can't because I have that, little dimple smile. And I can see that you're cleanly shaven, so I know that you take pride in your appearance and you're a professional because you came to do a job and you wanted to look your best. And you have longer hair, so you're a little more modern and beachy. But I also, not to be judgy, but since you're in a DB, I think you are new to California and you are trying out the California styles. Not that there's anything wrong with DBs, I wear them all the time. Also, I can tell you work out, you have nice shape and you have good arm definition, so you probably hit the gym. And I can tell your hair is like sun-kissed, so I think you probably go to the beach a lot. You probably moved out here from the Midwest, like really took in the California experience, maybe met a girl, maybe things didn't really work out, so you're like, I'm going to follow my dream and do what I want to do because, you know, that's why I came out here, not to meet girls. And yeah, you're just kind of like loving life right now.
Beautiful. Now, Cole, tell her the truth as much as you want your audience and the YouTube people to know, but tell her how right she is or how wrong she is. Just generally.
The style, I mean, I guess I've been out here for a while, but maybe it is more of like a obvious too trendy of a California shirt. I do like the beach. I think right now my hair is a little bit longer because maybe because I'm more like towards a artsier vibe than like a clean cut business guy. That's probably part of it. Not from Midwest, but my parents were from the Midwest. I'm from Arizona, so I'm not from here. And what else did he say? I do work out a little bit because I play sports.
That's good.
So she was pretty good.
Sammy?
What about the girl?
The girl, that was a little off,
Oh, okay.
but definitely came out here for a goal and a dream. Yeah.
Okay, and how far off was he with you, Sammy?
He was extremely far off. My mom is now a counselor at a high school, so that was
Okay.
close to the teacher thing. But no, I'm from California. My dad's a mortgage banker, so he's at home all the time. Born and raised, went to school in LA. Haven't gone much farther. And I have a sister, not a brother, who's older. And I am nice, and I maybe have a dark side. I don't know, haven't seen it yet. But when I need to be dark, I can be. And yeah, I mean, I am bubbly and outgoing.
Okay.
you
So
were
that's
like-
what the history, I'm sorry.
Said he was, you know.
Okay. Part on, part. You don't have to be dead on. It's enough that you're looking at somebody else and trying to discern who they are as opposed to you. Thank you both.